Heavy, continuous rainfall has wreaked havoc across parts of Switzerland, Italy and Germany, leading to severe flooding, significant disruptions, and the implementation of emergency measures. Southern Germany has been particularly hard hit, with river levels rising overnight and forcing numerous communities to issue warnings and take preventative actions. The Bavarian districts of Gunzburg, Augsburg, and Aichach-Friedberg have experienced the worst of the flooding. Disaster declarations were issued in these districts as water levels reached heights not seen in a century. Streets and fields have been inundated, compelling firefighters to close off affected areas and redirect traffic to ensure public safety. The rapid rise in water levels has overwhelmed local infrastructure, making emergency response efforts both urgent and challenging. In Augsburg, the situation is especially critical. Despite relentless efforts by emergency services, a dam in the district burst, leading to the evacuation of entire neighborhoods. The Augsburg district office reported that the dam's failure necessitated immediate and drastic measures to prevent further loss of life and property. Residents of Fischbach, a market town in the surrounding district, were among the most affected. Many had to be rescued from their homes by helicopter, as they were otherwise unable to leave. Emergency boats have been in operation for hours, helping to rescue trapped individuals and provide essential supplies to isolated areas. The flooding caused the Zusam River in the Augsburg district to overflow its banks, resulting in significant water damage in Fischbach and flooding some cellars.
Ja, wir sind hier in Babenhausen zwischen Ulm und Memmingen. Hier ist wirklich der ganze...
According to the Bavarian Flood Information Service, the Zusam River reached warning level 3 out of 4 at the Fleinhausen gauge overnight. This level of flooding prompted the declaration of a state of emergency in the Swabian district of Augsburg, with water levels expected to continue rising sharply. The communities of Fischach and Langeneufnach are particularly at risk, and local authorities are on high alert, prepared for further evacuations and emergency responses as necessary. Residents in these communities have been urged to seek higher ground and avoid areas near the overflowing rivers. Schools and public buildings have been converted into temporary shelters. Providing refuge for those displaced by the floods. Volunteers and local organizations are working around the clock to distribute food, water and medical supplies to those in need. The heavy rains and resulting floods are not confined to Bavaria. Other regions in Germany are also experiencing rising water levels in rivers, with further increases expected in the coming days. In Hesse, the Regional State Office for Nature Conservation, Environment and Geology reported that the Rhine and Neckar rivers are experiencing floods that statistically occur only every 20 years.
Aufnehmen. Wegen der akuten Hochwassergefahr sollen rund 1300 Menschen in
Du, ich will nichts sagen, aber es regnet minimal.
The flooding has disrupted transportation and logistics, with several major roads and rail lines submerged, leading to widespread delays and cancellations. Emergency services across the affected regions are working tirelessly to manage the crisis, provide aid to those in need, and prevent further damage. Firefighters, police and medical teams have been deployed to the hardest hit areas, coordinating rescue efforts and delivering essential services. The German military has also been called in to assist with flood relief operations, using helicopters and amphibious vehicles to reach isolated communities. The massive flooding in southern Germany, particularly in Bavaria, has caused widespread devastation and prompted emergency responses on an unprecedented scale.